Friends, in today's episode, we will discuss about prepositions, and under this topic, we will discuss the preposition on. Here, on function either as preposition of path or place. The preposition on is used as a preposition of path as well as preposition of place. On means that the subject is in contact with the landmark. That is a supporting subject. If the surface were not there, the subject would fall. See the situation here. This is the landmark and this is the subject. The landmark and subject both are in contact. If this landmark is not there, the subject will fall down because of the gravity. So in such a case, we can use on as the preposition. See the example. The book is on the table. Book and table. The book is a subject and table is a landmark. So subject and the landmark both are in contact, and the landmark is supporting the subject. If this landmark, that is table, is removed, the book will fall down due to gravity, and therefore in this case we can use on as the preposition, because book and table both are in contact and the table is supporting the book. See the another situation. Here is the sentence, put the book on the table. Now the subject and the landmark, that is book and table, both are not in contact, but still we have used on as a preposition. Why it is used? Because the arrangement of subject and landmark is the result of prior movement. Because after completion of this action of putting the book, the arrangement will be like this only, because after that action the book and table will be in contact. So in such cases also we use on as the preposition. See the second case. Here this is the landmark and this is the subject. Landmark and subject both are in contact. If this landmark is not there, the subject will fall down due to gravity. And so here in this case also we can use the preposition on. See the example. The mirror is on the wall. The mirror is a subject, wall is a landmark. Mirror and wall both are in contact, and the wall, that is the landmark, supporting the mirror, and therefore we can use on as the preposition. So here one thing should be remembered, that on should not be only used when the subject is on the top of the something or on the top of the surface of something. The situation may be like this also. So the second case, see here, this is the landmark and this is the subject. Landmark and subject both are in contact, and this landmark is supporting the subject. If this landmark is not there, the subject will fall down. See the example. The bug on the ceiling. This is the ceiling and this is the bug. The ceiling is a landmark and bug is a subject. Both landmark and subject are in contact, and this ceiling is supporting the bug. If the ceiling is not there, the bug will fall down, and so in such cases also we use on as the preposition. See the next example. Chewing gum on the bottom of the table. Chewing gum on the bottom of the table. We cannot say here chewing gum on the table. If we say chewing gum on the table, then the situation will be like this. It will be on the surface, top of the surface of the table. But here it is at the bottom, so we will have to say chewing gum on the bottom of the table. And because we are using on as a preposition, because the landmark and subject both are in contact and the landmark is supporting the subject. See the another example. Here is a blob on a line. Here this is a line and this blob is touching the line, but still we say that the blob is on the line. And here we see that there is a contact, the blob and line. Line is a landmark, blob is a subject, and there is a contact between the subject and the landmark, but there is no support because the line does not support the blob. It is just touching the blob and blob is touching the line. So this landmark is not supporting the blob, but still we say that here is a blob on a line. So remember, even though the subject is just touching the line, it means there is a contact between the subject and the landmark, but there is no support. Still we use the preposition on and say here is a blob on a line. Now see the another example where we use on as the preposition. One can describe scenes where the landmark supports the subject and scenes where this is more an illusion. Here, a shadow on a wall. We say a shadow on a wall. Here is a girl walking on the road and her shadow is there on the wall. And this wall supports the shadow. It is a scene and it is an illusion, and therefore in such cases also we use on as the preposition and say a shadow on a wall. Now let us see the another situation. Here are few people standing in front of you. Suppose here you are standing here and here are 5 people standing in front of you and facing you. All these 5 are facing you and you want them closer to you. Then how will you say it to them? You will say, come on, come on. You are using on as a preposition here. Then what does on means here? On means in the direction being faced. It means come in the direction being faced. It means that when you are telling these people who are standing in front of you and facing you, you are telling them come in the direction being faced, means come towards me, come closer to me, and for that you simply say come on. Let us see the another situation. Here are few more people standing in front of you and they are facing away from you. Suppose here you are standing and 5 people standing in front of you, but all 5 are facing away from you and you want them to come closer to you. Then how will you say? You will say come back a bit because their backs are towards you and they are facing away. So you will have to say come back a bit when you want them to come more closer. But if you feel that they have not come back sufficient distance and you want them to come back more and more closer, then you will say that come on back a bit more. Here you will use the preposition on. Here on means in the same direction as before, because they have to come back in the same direction as that of the before they have come. So here on means in the same direction as before. Friends, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you must have enjoyed it, and if yes, please like the video and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you will get all the updates right into your mailbox. Thank you very much.